Yo, what is going on, guys? Limit Games here, back with you for another video. And today I'm going to be trying to help a lot of these players that may struggle with team building. Maybe you just have so much options, you're trying to figure out what you should run. But yeah, I'm gonna be going through a lot of these super battle road stages over the upcoming days, and I'm going to be trying to help you guys make good teams to challenge the super battle road stages. Now, of course, as of right now, the stages have been out for a decent bit of time, so there's not really much of a need for this if you guys have already completed them. But if you're like me, where I haven't completed them, mainly because my account probably can't really do like almost any of these stages, but I think I still have the knowledge, obviously, because I'm not like just a bad player. I just my account is newer, so obviously I have to build it up. But yeah, I did this before on global. I think it was when LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think the tech one, I think is when he came out. I did something similar to this, where it was I was trying to help global players with some super battle road stages. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can help you guys again. I think this could be helpful for a lot of people. So yeah, if you guys think this could help someone, make sure you guys share the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below as well for suggestions in the future. So yeah, first of all, let's just hop straight in. Now, I'm going in this blind. There's no I didn't go through this category and just think of what people should do. I want to go in this blind because I don't think it's better to make a set team that you should run, and I think it's better rather to go through all the units and showing their their pros and their cons, and I guess judging whether they're a good option for you to run. This is basically going to help you decide which units are good enough to run, and then you can build your team accordingly. Obviously everyone's boxes aren't the same, so it's always going to depend on your box, so you can't take everything I say in this video truthfully, or you can't take my word for everything, but this can help with a little bit of judgment. So first of all, the leader of the category is Beerus, and we haven't actually gotten one since then. It's been a year plus since Beerus has been out, and yeah, we haven't gotten another leader for this category, which is kind of weird, but it's not the most odd things saying that we didn't even get, we don't have one for Inhuman Beats either, and they're a year old at this point too. So anyway, we got the leader here. This guy, he's really good. Beerus is definitely really good. He's definitely good enough to bring in Super Battle Road. It's just the main problem with him is really going in with his team, because he isn't very I guess he isn't the best to work with his team. I feel like a lot of these people on here are Saiyans, and he doesn't work with Saiyans. He works with a lot of different Realm of Gods units. So running a Realm of Gods setup is not really possible in here. So I feel like it's just you probably might want to try and get a different leader and then run a different setup. Now, from looking here, I'm trying to see if there's another setup you can run for Exploding Rage, which I'm pretty sure there is. I need to look here. I think you can run this team right here. You can run Planetary Destruction and the Movie Bosses team together. And if you get units that are on these categories but also Exploding Rage, I think you can make a pretty solid team, because this guy right here is crazy. He's really good, and definitely good enough for Super Battle Road, and this gives you more options at least. Exploding Rage by itself, especially with Beerus as lead, is not the best way to run it. I feel like in this stage, you definitely want to try and run it with an alternate lead. If you're forced to, you can still run it with Beerus, because like I said, he's still good enough. It's just linking up with a lot of other people, he's not going to be really doing so. His links are a bit wonky for other units other than Realm of God type units. So I mean, if the unit has Shocking Speed, that's going to definitely help a lot. So Shocking Speed units are going to help. But yeah, he has people should know this. He has the weird link set, but this guy here, he has a really good link set, and I think you could probably make a really good team out of him as lead, honestly. Other units to be on the run if you're going with, let's just say you're going with the Planetary Destruction and the movie bosses setup, I think you could definitely try and rock this rotation, these two. I think you definitely want to bring this guy if you're bringing the Int Broly. Obviously this only applies to JP players because of the fact that the same name update is not on global, and the fact that the stages are not on global either. But yeah, this rotation right here can definitely work in the stage if you really want to blast through the stage with just like serious speed. I think that rotation right there can definitely work. I think that's a solid rotation there. Other units you can bring, there is, I'm trying to think of Planetary Destruction units. I think, let me see. There is this category is definitely small. It's like it's definitely small. So it's like you kind of gotta like work out what is the best way to do this. I think movie bosses, you might be able to run this guy. I honestly should look at the stage again. I might have to do that, like look at how hard the stage is, because realistically speaking, I feel like I don't know. I feel like this guy is like not that great in Super Battle Road. I feel like he's good for long events, definitely, but for Super Battle Road, I don't feel like he's gonna work very well. What else? So we got, I said movie bosses? Yeah, movie bosses, alright. There's this guy, but this guy's pretty much fodder. Planetary Destruction also. There's this guy, I'm pretty sure he's on Planetary Destruction. I think he is. Honestly, you might run Beerus you might still run Beerus on there. I feel like that's honestly something you might have to do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so like 2 more. Okay, so Planetary Destruction, I'm trying to think here. I don't think any of these guys are on Planetary Destruction, unfortunately, though. Other than Beerus. You could run multiple Beeruses. You could run Tech Beerus, but I feel like that's a bit wonky. Yeah, it's a little weird, honestly, this setup. This is, I think, a main problem with the category, honestly, is that it's a very small category. So it's kind of hard to run a great setup if you're trying to run an alternate leader skill. I think you could definitely run a Super Saiyan variant as well, like with Namek Goku maybe as lead. I think that could work. Maybe him, Kaba, Bardock, Gohan, Tech Broly. Int Broly isn't on Super Saiyan. Yeah, I don't like how they do that. But yeah, you have a decent bit of Super Saiyans here, honestly, that you can run. I think that could get the job done. Like I said, I do have to go check the stage again to see exactly how hard it is. But I think, honestly, a Super Saiyan's build could also get you through the stage, which I think is going to be a lot easier for a lot of people. One, because Namek Goku's been out for a lot longer. Like, what is it? Has it been 2 years already? Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's been out for like 2 years plus at this point. And this guy is obviously not even like 6 months old yet. So, I mean, I feel like, honestly, a Super Saiyan setup could really work, especially because like you have units like AGL LR Gohan, who's very good still, and a lot of people should have him. Tech Broly is older, so like, yeah, about 2 years old at this point too, but I don't have him, actually. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't have him on either of my accounts, so that's kind of crazy. Bardock isn't too hard to get. He's been on a few banners. Kaba is going to be kind of hard. Kaba would be hard to get. Main being because Kaba is a, like, you know, 50% support unit. I do have him on global, but that was because back then when I started my global account, I was a little stupid, and then I ended up using him, like, summoning on that type banner when I was like, that was one of the first banners I summoned on, and he was one of my first units on my account. And so I have Hit and Kaba, but honestly, not a lot of people have these guys. I'm gonna definitely have to try and get these guys, honestly, on my GP. We'll see. But yeah, if you really can't think of another way to run it, though, honestly, just run Broly. I mean, Beerus. Beerus is gonna work, and then run your top units. I'd say, like, who's good enough? This guy's definitely good enough to run here. I mean, the 50% supports, both of them are really good. This guy's really good. This guy can definitely do it. Honestly, this guy has a really good amount of damage reduction, but I think the stage might be too much for him, I think, at this point. This guy is very good. This guy is very good. Broly's kind of aged at this point. He has an AoE, but he's kind of aged at this point. And then, what else? I guess Rose. Yeah, Rose is still really good. His defense can be a little lacking, and obviously this guy as well. So I think there is a decent bit of options, honestly, that if you really can't run like an alternate team, just run a normal team and it'll work, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much all I had to explain here. Like I said, you can make the choice for yourself, but this is just a little guide to help you guys a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.